Hi. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about the parent-child relationship. When you and I were younger, people of our generation, we had a lovely relationship with our parents, but it could be argued that it was a bit formal. Our parents were people we respected greatly, and therefore we pretty much went along with whatever they asked us to do, whatever they expected. Times have changed. The younger generations today are evolving. And with that evolution, we as parents also ought to evolve. The days of just instructing are behind us. We have to find ways of bonding in a deeper, better manner with our children and really be friends with them more than parental authoritative figures alone. I've noticed over time with my own daughter, for example, that even though she's not even two, if I instruct her and order her to do things, there is natural resistance. Whereas the moment I try to reason with her and explain things to her, she's much more open. So really, what can we do to better parent-child relationships between our children and us? I think there are a few things. First and foremost, we need to observe our children when they're very young. What will observing them give us? It will help us to identify things, activities, passions, and interests that they have, things that they are genuinely excited about, things that interest them. And that knowledge will help us later on to guide them properly and to engage with them on subjects and topics that interest them. If we observe our children carefully and then engage with them on our observations, our bonding will automatically be stronger. As our children grow up, the second thing that I find helps immensely in improving parent-children relationship is a genuine feeling of acceptance. Gone are the days when, parents would tell us, okay, fine, become a doctor, become an engineer, become a scientist, become an IAS officer. These are your options. Children nowadays are a lot more individual. They're a lot more unique. They're a lot more headstrong. And they want to do what interests them. We have to, as adults, as mature individuals, as guardians, as caregivers, find it in ourselves to accept our children for what and whom they are. And the moment we can find that acceptance, we will automatically create an environment between the parent and the child for lots of deep bonding, genuine mutual respect and love. So that's the second thing, genuine acceptance. And the third and final thing I feel is absolutely crucial is a genuine two-way communication and dialogue. That typical scenario when the dad comes back from office, when mom comes back from work, and the family sits at the dinner table. Generally speaking, the interaction that happens between parents and children turns out to be almost like an interrogation. What did you do at school? How many marks did you get in this subject? Why don't we move away from this and make it more conversational? The moment a parent shares information, highlights, highs and lows about his or her own day with the child will automatically reciprocate. So it will not be like a interrogation or a question answer session anymore. It will not be something negative. It will become a healthy two-way dialogue, a communication, a genuine sharing of each other's days. So that's really it. I think observation, acceptance, and a genuine two-way communication between any parent and child will ensure that the parent-child bond deepens, strengthens, and becomes much more healthy than perhaps it was in our generation as kids with our own parents. It's something to think about. It's something that will compel a new young generation to become a lot closer to us elders and it will ultimately lead to a much happier society.